So something interesting happened today. Let's talk about it. So something interesting happened today. Bet you didn't think you'd hear me say that anytime soon, did you? Today I'm actually in Hong Kong at the Chi Lin Nunnery. This bad boy is actually the world's tallest hand-built wooden structure in the world. It was built in the 1930s, rebuilt in 1990s, and yeah, we're gonna go check it out. So you're probably looking at this temple and thinking, hey, that looks kind of Japanese. Well, yeah, kinda. Actually, the Tang Dynasty from China from about 1500 years ago, they kind of shared a lot of cultural similarities, and they built this whole thing with not one nail, not one. They had a kind of an interlocking structure to make this thing stand, and this kind of gets, you know, influenced and replicated back and forth between Japan. So it kind of looks Japanesey. So yeah, even though this is kind of a cool little scenic place to go, there's still legitimate monks and nuns running around here. Actually, a minute ago I got kind of shushed because I was talking too loud into my camera. Whoops. So you may have noticed there's like a really high step there when you go to walk in the temple. And there's actually a couple reasons for that. The first is more of a practical reason to keep like insects and roaches and rats and possibly vacuum cleaner salesmen out of Buddha's temple. The second, of course, is a much more of a kind of a penitent respect reason, and that's if you're walking in, you don't want someone walking in like, hey, I'm the man. You want someone kind of walking in and bowing, and the easiest way to make someone bow is to put a big step. I gotta, you know, be careful as I'm stepping in. So as I walk in or out, you got the monster step there to make sure folks are bowing and being respectful. So, and of course there's feng shui, you know, the whole way things look and feel and that sort of thing too. I guess we're not allowed to take any photos inside, but if I stay outside and film inside, I'm not breaking any rules, right? Okay, I actually have to be kind of quiet in here because this is the inner sanctum. You know, this is Buddha's home. And you know, Buddha might be reading, or he might be on the John or something. And so you don't want to offend Buddha in his home. So we gotta kind of keep the noise down. Otherwise, Buddha's gonna come out and, hey, you darn kid, stop making noise in my home. Or, you know, whatever Buddha does when he's upset. So the area I'm in right now is actually the Chi Nun Garden. It's where they've built a whole bunch of little, you know, rock statues, and you can't make any drawings in the sand, buddy. But it used to be a slum area that got torn down in like the early 2000s for the highway. Now, fun fact, the nunnery actually rents this whole area here for $1 a year, $1 Hong Kong dollar a year, and they maintain it and try to make it look kind of, you know, like the Tang Dynasty, and you know, and it's kind of cool. Kind of neat area for folks just to kind of go and relax, hang out, see some rocks. So yeah, it's really scenic. There's a lot of ambiance here. I can hear kind of like the Chinese mandolin playing in the background. So yeah, apparently there's a lot of areas you're not allowed to take photos of around here, which is cool. I guess I can kind of dig it. So yeah, that was kind of interesting. Had a chance to walk around an old Buddhist temple. I guess not really old, since it's only built in the 30s and rebuilt in the 90s. But still, something interesting happened today. I got chased out of Buddha's house for taking photos.